Starting my live. All right, guys. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I was about to say good morning. Well, it's morning somewhere. Um, I just wanted to come on and say hey and give my gratitude and my appreciation to Demita C. Watson. Thank you, Demita. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama, for just loving me and being my rock, my corner. Um, it's been so much. So tonight, um, I'm just coming back from a Don't Waste My Time seminar with Ace Metaphor. This was my second time actually going out to go see his show. And I had a lot of mixed feelings. I had like the resting bitch face. I ain't even gonna lie. Last time I went to the show, I was like super amped up, but just I was not present tonight. And I prepped so much to be able to attend this event and go to this event. And I don't know, just the power of discernment really just kind of just it was like it wasn't where I needed to be. Um There was a lot of good things that I needed to hear. A lot of affirmations of certain things that I was questioning and asking myself. Um, as far as handling relationships, setting boundaries, dealing with folks, knowing where to invest my energy, regardless of the relationship is with male or female. Um, So, what is it? What is it that I really wanted to say about this show? I didn't do a lot of recording. I did take a couple photos. Jay Martinez always rocks the show. I love Jay's poetry. Um, he always has something really dope to say. Um, but a lot of things that was said tonight is a lot of things that I try to share with people when I'm talking to them. And they come to me for advice. Sometimes I sit and I laugh because I be feeling like maybe I should be a relationship coach. You know what I'm saying? People out here getting paid to tell people certain stuff, and I give a lot of my information out voluntarily, free to those who come to me for relationships. And to all my Cappies, I want to say that to all my Capricorns. Sometimes people don't get us. Sometimes people get our energies misconstrued, and it's not for everybody. But I want to say, whether you're a Capricorn or not, you know, please, 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 please listen to your intuition. Please listen to your discernment as much as possible. At least try to practice discernment, and listen to your mind, listen to your body, listen to your heart, so that you know which way to go. Sometimes your mind will get in the way of your heart. Sometimes your feelings get in the way of your logic. But there was this one question that I really wanted to ask at tonight's show. I really didn't get a chance to ask it. But my problem with people in general, not just in situationships, or what was the word, fluctuationships, or just relationships with people, period. A lot of people, my personality is almost like a double-edged sword. It comes off very flirtatious, very bubbly, but then there are moments where I'm attracting so many different people from walks of life, women, men, or whatever, and my discernment will kick in, and people will tend to get offended, or they'll tend to take things personal. And sometimes I don't always want people to feel like I'm being distant, or I'm being an asshole about things, or heartless or careless. You know, these last couple years off of social media has really been about self-care, about self-love, dating myself, healing, um, drawing back, because what they say, empaths, empaths will give and love, and we attract so many broken-hearted people, and um, people who need a lot of healing, and we pour and pour and pour into people. We try to do the best that we can to be there for people, even when we know that it's not good for us in the long run. We just be wanting people to feel happy or feel complete, because that's how we be feeling about ourselves. We give to people the energy that we want to be poured into us, and sometimes that same energy isn't always reciprocated. And I'm so learning so much. And a lot of people have fallen out of my life because of this time of healing. And what I say, my love is a double-edged sword, because it's a blessing and a curse. Um, I forget to I forget to give myself that same attention. And when I tend to give myself that same attention, to those who don't understand the selfishness that I give out in my time of healing, is if a motherfuckers is trying to be funny. I don't be trying to be funny at all. I really don't. And I know I need to be going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed soon, Demeter. But I just wanted to come on and give my gratitude before I went to sleep, and kind of explain a little bit about today. So, for those that don't know, or really whether they care to know or not, um, I put in a lot of work. I work a lot, and I spend maybe about 16 hours a day working. I barely get a day off. This week I finally got 2 days off back to back, and I was still trying to find things to do because I wasn't used to being still in this season. And I'm grateful for Demeter, because Demeter took me to go see White Wolf today. And I needed that energy from White Wolf, because she knows a lot about me from my past life. And the one thing that she told me today is that I really have to take out this time for self, and I shouldn't feel bad about it, because I spend so much time giving to people. I give to people at work. I give to people at home. I give to people in the streets. I mean, it can be very, very draining. But, I don't want anybody, to feel the way that I feel when it comes to loving people. It's okay to love people, and it's okay to love people from a distance. It's okay to take out time for yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay to put yourself first. Even though you fight with your inner being, and your inner being may be saying, well, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you still gotta tell that inner being no, because that's just something that you're so used to. And the biggest thing is, you can't pour from an empty cup. If you constantly pour it into people all the time, how many people are going to be there to fill your cup back up when you really need it the most? And I ain't even going to lie, I'm tired. I'm like so super drained. And 2 days off, I slept, and I still don't feel like I got enough sleep. I try to date myself. I try to do some self-love. I try to do some self-care. I don't say I did. And a part of me still didn't feel full, because in that process of trying to fill my own cup, I was still trying to fill up somebody else's at the same time. So I guess my little PSA for the night is to do what you can, but don't overdo it. Um, Set your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Have your intuitions, have your discernments. Find some time to sit in stillness. Um, it's a full moon, and I know that this full moon is going to pour out so many blessings for so many people. Yes, honey, they is vampires. They're vampires. Yes, there's some vampires out there, honey. Um, but know your worth. Know when you're valued, know when you're appreciated by people. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes those people that value, and I'm gonna say sometimes, the people that value you the most, that know your worth, even when you don't pour out into them, you know what I'm saying, they find a way to pour into you. They know when something is wrong, they know when something is right. They know when you're at your highs, they know when you're at your lows. And sometimes it's the smallest gestures. It's the smallest gestures that makes a day mood change. You can go from a shitty mood to a better mood, not just by your own thought process, period, but just knowing that there are other people that are out there that actually value you as a person, and they're not there just to take. They're actually there to give. And I don't want people to abuse people like that. Love them, cherish them, because it's not that many people out there. So if you find people, she said peekaboo motherfucker, girl, don't shit. If you find people, find people like that, you know what I'm saying, that are willing to do for you without you having to pay them, or having to necessarily give them something in return just to do. Hold on to them. And it's kind of funny because when I was coming home today, I had some boxes in the in the back of my car, and I was like, "Dad, I gotta try to get these boxes up the steps." So there were some little kids outside. So I asked the little boy, and I was like, can you do me a favor, sweetheart? Can you grab this box for me and at least just carry it up the steps for me? And the first thing the little boy said was, "Am I getting paid for this?" And he was like 13, 14 years old. And I was like, damn. Like, where is the love? Where is, the compassion in people, where, just to simply help, me with a couple boxes up the steps. The first thing you worried about is you gonna get paid to carry this box. So I told him, I said, don't worry about it, I carry the box. He's like, no man, man, I was just playing. But I'm just like, they kind of rubbed me the wrong way at first, because I was just like, that, what I'm saying, I gotta pay you to do a nice deed or a nice gesture. Not saying that I wouldn't have threw the little boy a couple dollars for helping carry the boxes, but it's just like, okay, if you don't do this for me, or you don't offer this to me straight off the gate, then I can't help you. And we are living in a world where people are so selfish. And I'm a selfless person, and it really hurts me. And people wonder why, sometimes I draw back from situations, or I just draw back from people, period. Because you know it's like, okay, I'm looking for you to do this for me, before I do this for you. Now, I've been the type of person for many, many years and many, many moons that will have done for people just out of the kindness of my heart, or felt as though it was right, and never got anything in reciprocation back in return. And so now that I stopped fucking with people, and cutting people the fuck off, and it's like, I know they talk about me, and I don't give two fucks that they talk about me. You know what I'm saying? I know that they like, oh, she probably acting funny, she doing this, she doing that. When I sit back and I think about my career in entertainment, And I think about, you know, motherfuckers will call me to ask me to do shit in 24 hours. And I would do it, you know what I'm saying, with no compensation because it was something that I loved to do. And then it became an expectancy. You know, people expected you to always do something, you know, jumping out and support people's, you know, projects. And I stopped. You know, I stopped supporting a lot of people because the reciprocation wasn't being, you know what I'm saying, reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it wasn't being reciprocated. So I had to start to protect that energy within myself and say, okay, you know, give what you can, but don't give all you got. You know, even to one of my family members, and I'm not going to say their names, they're going through a situation right now. They're trying to get a lot of things organized for family and friends, you know, through a heartfelt situation. And they're overworking themselves and overwhelming themselves, trying to take on so many tasks for so many people. And I'm just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why are you burning yourself out for people that aren't even meeting you halfway? You know what I'm saying? They're expecting you to do the majority of the work. You know what I'm saying? And then they take the credit. Stop doing the bulk of the work. You know, stop meeting people more than halfway. You know, sometimes you just have to stand at the door. And if they're not willing to come and knock on that door, ring that doorbell or whatever like that, don't do no more than you need to be do. Don't welcome no more extra energy than you need to welcome. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna drive yourself sick. You're gonna make yourself mentally drained, and it takes a toll on everything: your mind, your spirit, your body. And it doesn't mean that you don't love people, but you choose yourself. You're choosing yourself over the needs of other people because, again, when you need, how many people will really come and knock on your door? How many people will ring your phone? How many people will show up with gifts without you turning around saying, well, okay, here's something in return? You know what I'm saying? Be in a space or be in a place where you're able to receive and don't feel guilty about not giving in that moment or giving in that season, because those who understand, those that know, you know what I'm saying, know their duties and they're doing their due diligence, and they know that, you know, that blessing, or they know you as a blessing, are going to come back and reciprocate that same energy. You just in that moment couldn't. So again, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time, Tor. Thanks, Ace. You know, great show. I know I was kind of bitch face at the show today, but again, I was tired. And she said keep watching, bitches. Hey B, what's up? Trying to please others and you drowning literally. Man, like I said, if I could, if I could really share my story and all the pain and the heartache and stuff that I've gone through over the course of time, you know, it's amazing, you know, how I'm still standing. If people really saw or felt, you know, the pain that I had to endure, you know, in this healing process, finding myself, losing myself, gaining control of my life, you know, it's I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful, and I know that my life is destined to be more abundant than what it already is, because, you know, I do what I feel is right, and I always put out good and positive energy. I always put out love, more so than I do hate or harm. You know, if I got to spew out hate and harm to a motherfucker, that's because they deserve it. Trust me, and the motherfucker don't want to see me get mad. The motherfucker don't want to see me pissed off, because I'm a hurt feelings. Like I'm a hurt more than feelings, but Um, I just wanted to show face. And plus I wanted to show my new gray hair, you know what I'm saying? Styled by Gigi. You know, I had to lock, take my hair and do something in it. So no, I didn't get rid of my locks. I just, covered them up. I hope y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my storm mode, getting ready for Halloween. I even made sure that my eyebrows was gray. A little something, something. But I'm going to bed, Demita. 2 minutes, girl. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Um, but I just want to tell y'all that I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And those that have been with me in my journey privately, thank you. Again, Demita, thank you. I love you so much. I'm so very grateful for you. And all that you do for me. Everything that you do for me and have done for me. I don't want to get emotional because I feel like I want to cry because I'm so grateful. But I'm telling y'all, I worked hard to get to where I am. And it's so many blessings. So many blessings. Take a walk real quick. I just want to show something real quick. When I go and sit and I want to meditate and look around and think about how grateful I am and what I have worked so hard for. Should I show him, Demita? Should I show him? I get up and I look at that Mercedes-Benz Stadium every day from my patio. And I look at how close I am to greatness. And I sit there. And she said, no, it was too late. I sit and I think about how great I am. To get up and have just that small view. She said, don't do it. I done did it already. Just to have that small view. I ain't gonna show him no more. I'm just gonna show him the view. I ain't gonna show him the rest. I ain't gonna show him the inside and none of that other stuff. When the time is right, I'll share a little bit more, but just a little bit to go sit back down and think. But I love y'all. And anything is possible. Especially when you got great people that know your value and they know your worth. So I love y'all. Fuck people, not fuck all people. You know what I'm saying? Fuck those people that don't know your value and they don't know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Stop pouring into people that are not trying to pour into you. So that's just my little quick PSA. I know some of my videos may sound a little bit repetitive. But it's real. It's real. But I'm going to bed now. I got a 6 a.m. start tomorrow. I got to do another 16 hours. It's back to the grind tomorrow. So, happy new moon. I said happy new moon. Happy full moon. May your cup overfloweth with abundance. Be a blessing to receive a blessing. And if nobody told you that they loved you today, allow me to be the first. It's your girl, Miss Gigi. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.